Hello, this is Donna of Love Consciousness. So, if you've made it here, it's amazing to connect. And I'd like to take this opportunity to discuss what makes a conscious facilitator and how do we integrate this into our coaching, into our therapy businesses, into holding space for others. And this is really about a journey of evolution, and you may be aware that humanity as a whole is really moving through quite a rapid, accelerated phase of evolution and consciousness right now. And so it's really, really important to understand, first of all, what is actually happening here. Because I feel personally that we're moving into a time where lots and lots of beings all over the world are going to perhaps find this acceleration in consciousness quite challenging. Now, there are many, many reasons for that. But if you think about it like this, okay, so everything is consciousness. And what we're really doing is we're kind of moving from an old system into a new, updated system. I find this the easiest way to look at it. So, a little bit like if you were updating your computer. And because we have been subject to human programming, which means we kind of operate from a program, our consciousness has been very much weaved into that program. And what happens is as we begin to let go of our old programs, as we begin to dismantle the consciousness that we're connected to, that no longer not only serves our highest purpose, but is just not compatible with where we're going, as a species. But this can be a very challenging thing for many people because, of course, there can be lots of different emotions and traumas and all kinds of mechanisms embedded into this old system. And so, as the old system is crumbling, we are feeling all of this through our bodies. Now, some people are very, very aware of what is going on. And the more aware you are, actually, in lots of ways, the easier it is to navigate this immense, change that we are moving through right now. But if you are very unaware or you're just beginning to come into awareness of what might be happening, it can be a very confusing time. It can be a time that's met with a lot of resistance, for example, um, kind of old aspects of us, if you like, just hanging on for dear life, not wanting to let go. So, this is about kind of assisting ourselves, first of all, and moving through this as smoothly and as gracefully as possible with the knowledge and the understanding of what is actually going on. And then, of course, once we have found ways of helping ourselves, we can then extend that to others as our role in as a role as a facilitator. So I offer a number of different courses. So the first course is a hypnotherapy, energy psychology, and NLP practitioner training. Now, this course really utilizes the use of hypnotic trance and energy psychology techniques that are designed to get right to the root cause of these emotional consciousness issues. Things like depression, anxiety, trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, phobias, all of these emotional, like fight or flight reactions, defenses that we are all subject to. And so being able to facilitate others in really, really directly getting to the root cause of where they have these particular fractures in their consciousness and helping them really smoothly move through the healing of that is going to be something that is going to be very, very helpful for lots and lots of people as we move through this healing process. The techniques are really cutting edge, and as I said, they're really designed to just very, very instantly through feeling where the negative energy or the density or the uncomfortable feeling is within the body, we can very, very quickly find the root cause in just a few sessions. This isn't a therapy that takes months or years to get to the root cause of things. It's designed to find the root cause quickly and process and move through those wounds very quickly too. So that course is run over around about 7 months, and it's a fully accredited course. And of course, as part of that course, I share as much wisdom as I can in regards to this global shift, this global awakening that we are moving through, and how you can best support others in that, and yourself, of course. The second course that I run is quantum healing, okay? And again, we use a process which allows the individual to really deeply connect into the quantum field, or what is known as super consciousness. In this space, we have direct access to a much more expanded level of awareness. So we can ask any of the questions we have about life. We can ask any questions we have about anything, really, to do with our purpose, why we're here, what we should be doing, if we're having challenging relationships, why and what it means, and what are the learning and the lessons that we can gain from that. But of course, we can also experience quite miraculous healing in this space. So that course is like an advanced quantum healing course, with the purpose of really helping you understand how to activate and connect into super consciousness, and again how to guide your client through this process so that they can gain the answers that they need in order for them and to move swiftly into their journey of evolution, heal what needs to be healed, so the blockages that are getting in the way, and then step into their roles, purposes, the things that they came here to offer the world, their own medicines. And lastly, the third course I offer is it's called Conscious Evolution Coaching, but it focuses much more on it's known as energetic containers. Now, this course is useful for anyone that's just starting out, or useful for coaches, therapists, space holders, facilitators of any kind. And this is really quite magical, this course, because what it means is when you are facilitating, you can learn how to use energetic spaces to open up a container of such that will allow that session to become a multi-dimensional healing session. And of course, you might not know exactly what that means at present, but very briefly, what it means is that we are multi-dimensional beings. We have multi-dimensional levels of consciousness available to us. And this is actually all part of what the awakening is becoming more aware of what this is and what it means. And so during this course, we will really look at that, what it means to be multidimensional. Why is it so important to actually create these spaces, not just for safety, but to really step into the next level of holding space for other beings, to allow them to heal on multiple levels throughout time, throughout space, throughout other stations of identity, so other versions of themselves, past versions, future versions, etc., etc. So each and every one of these courses is really, really fascinating, really cutting edge, and of course, with the real aim behind all of them is to step into being a conscious facilitator. A conscious facilitator that understands what we're moving through, a conscious facilitator that understands how to hold space effectively and safely, and really be able to pass on the wisdom and the knowledge so that each individual that you support can come into the deep understanding of the best way in which we can trust and surrender into this immense process that we are moving through. So I have lots of other videos on this site to give you more details on each of these aspects, each of these courses. And I do also offer private sessions too via Zoom or in Newquay, Cornwall. I'm very limited on that, but I do offer a few out. So if you are interested in finding out more, perhaps, or you're interested in taking that next step and stepping into that role as a conscious facilitator, and you would like to ask me questions or find out more, then please do not hesitate to contact me. I will make space and we can have a chat, either video chat on the telephone or any other way that's suitable. So if you've listened, I'm sending you so much love and enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Thank you.